Welcome to Ghost of Tsushima, it's Abyss, and in this video, I want to talk about the combat and everything we know so far. First up, no karma meter. So they thought about putting in a morality meter or something similar to the karma system in infamous Second Son, but they realized it was more important to tell a human story of someone who is this way and has evolved into something else. They did not want the character to flip-flop back and forth from good to bad. The story starts as Jin being one of the last surviving samurais, and the player will rise from the ashes to fight back. But honorable tactics won't lead to victory, and you must move beyond the samurai traditions to forge a new way of fighting called the Way of the Ghost. I don't know if there are multiple endings, but they could have did it to where if you play with honor, that will unlock one ending, then if you play with dishonor, that will unlock another ending. Next is the Samurai Way. You can challenge enemies to a direct and honorable approach with the special standoff system. You will need to walk slowly up to someone and call them out. This is probably going to be one of my favorite parts of the game. Sucker Punch was inspired by classic samurai films, one-on-one duels where anyone can go down with a swift and fatal blow. After the duel, other enemies can cower or step in to avenge their fallen friends, so just be careful and aware of that. There are a couple different stances and it can be changed at any time. The water stance, which is one-handed attacks and it is very effective against shield-bearing enemies. The stone stance, which is two-handed attacks and works well against swordsmen. There are no dual-wielding both swords at the same time. Jin was trained to fight with a single sword in a traditional style. Blocking is simple. Hold L1 to block the attack. But if you wait and press L1 just before the attack is about to hit you, then you will have a chance to parry the attack. Next is the Ghost Way. Developers describe the Ghost playstyle as dishonorable and full of dirty tricks. With Ghost, you will focus on stealth. You can use gadgets like firecrackers to lure enemies to another location, then take them out quickly and quietly. Smoke bombs to confuse enemies, leaving them open for an attack. You will be able to assassinate enemies from above, but what's even better, you can do a chain assassination and slay multiple enemies. Another one of my favorite parts of the game is this has a chance to build up fear to scare enemies into surrendering or fleeing. Samurai and Ghost abilities can be customized through armor pieces as well as charms. Next is range weapons. There are a couple different types of bows. Long bow, which uses heavy arrows that can hit enemies the hardest. Half bow, which uses regular arrows and has a weaker attack. There are a couple different types of tools, like firecrackers and rocks to lure enemies to another location. Throwing knives, which are useful for quick kills, and smoke bombs to confuse enemies. Next is charms. Charms are items that can be equipped in dedicated locations. They offer different passive bonuses that will help you in combat, giving you the edge in battle. While exploring, you can discover and find these items. To unlock a charm slot, you need to discover the location of a shrine, then honor the shrine. Foxes will help you find these hidden locations on the island. There are different types of charms. Example, defense charm, where it slowly recovers health while out of combat. Stealth charm, where it releases poison that kills enemies whenever they pick them up. Latility charm, which makes smoke bombs restore 25% of health. These charms are going to play into a big part of your combat. Next is resolve. The yellow circle at the bottom left corner of the screen is Jin's resolve. These are built up from successful kills during a standoff, plus when you parry an attack and immediately damage the opponent. You can make use of these by either healing up or landing a special combat move. Next is the game's difficulty. The game does feature 3 levels of difficulty: easy, normal, and hard. On hard, the game is fair but challenging. Enemies will be more aggressive and players must be precise to pull off extraordinary moves. Now for easy, this is for players who want to explore the island and enjoy the story, but still be tested by worthy opponents. The developers stated that players just won't be able to go in swords blazing into an encampment and take out dozens of enemies. They are trying to make a grounded game in that sense, so a couple blows from the enemy will kill you, so this will make the game challenging. Next is the settings. Sucker Punch has confirmed that the game will have Japanese voiceovers. Plus, the game will give you the option of turning on a visual mode and applying a black and white filter to give it that classic look. Alright, that is everything we know about the combat so far. What are you most looking forward about this game? Leave a comment and let me know down below. Other than that, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel, and I will see you next time.